Greetings to our lecturer. For this group project, we decided to design an experiment about metal detector. I would firstly introduce our group members. Our first group member is Amir Murtada bin Muhammad Yusof. Second would be myself, Muhammad Najib bin Roslan. Third would be Wan Adam Daniel bin Wan Anwar. Fourth, Muhammad Muazzim bin Rusmadi. And last but not least, Muhammad Ridwan Hakim bin Othman. Here's an introduction on a metal detector. What is a metal detector? A metal detector is a device that relies on the close relationship between electricity and magnetism. In other words, electricity and magnetism are two parts of the same thing that can be known as electromagnetism. A metal detector is an electronic device that emits an auditory or other signal when it detects metal nearby.
For the concept, a power supply in the top of the metal detector activates the transmitter circuit that passes electricity down through a cable in the handle to the transmitter coil at the bottom. When electricity flows through the transmitter coil, it creates a magnetic field all around it.
So for the next part, which is about the components that are involved in this project, are only about 9 components. The components are the speaker or buzzer, 2 capacitor of 103 picofarad, 1 capacitor of 22 picofarad, 1 potentiometer of 50 kilo ohm, 2 NPN type transistor that are BC547, 1 resistor of 2.2 kilo ohm, power supply about 9 volt, and the last important thing that is copper wire as the inductor in the circuit, which we make it into 2 sets of 20 turns of copper wire in this project. Next, this is the final form of our circuit as it was connected properly as referred to the schematic circuit diagram.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. So for our project procedure, the current start flow from 9 volt power supply, split into 2, one to the capacitor and buzzer, and one to the 2 pair of 20 turn copper wire. From the end of each 20 turn of copper wire, the current continue flow to the capacitor and to the potentiometer. From the capacitor, it's went into the second capacitor and enter the NPN transistor. From the potentiometer, it enter the resistor and enter the NPN transistor also. So from the first NPN transistor, it go to the second NPN transistor. From there, it's into the buzzer from the other side.
Next, I will describe the application of coil electromagnetism and how it works to detect metals. The magnetic field makes an electric current flow inside a metal object. This flowing electric current creates another magnetic field around the object. The magnetic field cuts the receiver coil and moves on it. The magnetic field makes electricity flow around the receiver coil and up into the receiver circuit at the top, and making a buzzer sound that informing us we have found something. Last but not least, this is a video of our experiment making a metal detector.